So, one of the most surprisingly impressive games at the showcase was this one, Tides of Annihilation. What you're seeing was captured on PS5 Pro, a mix of in-game cinematics and gameplay, and it's just so graphically ridiculous, it breaks my brain. Now, there are some like artifacts you can spot if you know where to look. For example, I do this all the time, and then I upset people because I point it out and then they can't unsee it. If you look down here at the foot while it's moving, you'll notice a little ghosting around the foot. This tells me that, you know, the pisser tech is in full force. You see these lines kind of arcing. That's where her foot was in previous frames. And so there's some ghosting going on. Typical, you know, pisser tech stuff that you would expect to see. It's a problem with temporal upscalers and stuff. But other than that, it's a freaking gorgeous game. And the fact that you have to pause it and have a nitpicker like me point out those things and those little artifacts is pretty damn impressive. Just looking at it, it's amazing, you know? Now, this is from Eclipse Glow Games. We looked up the studio after the event, and it's a brand new studio. They got that Tencent money, okay? So they've got Tencent funding this. Shocker, right? And also, it's a team of industry devs and veterans that have worked on a lot of other things. It seems like a lot of devs are from Ubisoft as well, so probably a support studio from Ubisoft. I think they have a support studio in Shanghai, so I wonder if they're from that studio. But it's just another massive, you know, game from the East that makes it look like other devs aren't even trying in terms of the tech that they're putting out here. Now, we saw this trailer and it looked pretty good, but as with a lot of these games that come out and look graphically insane, often it can be too good to be true. So the general rule of thumb is that you maintain a cautious optimism and you wait to see more. But I said during the showcase, what they need to do is what Crimson Desert has done, which is to be very transparent and just show people your game. Just let it speak for itself. And guess what they did? Just that. They actually shared an extended look at gameplay, even starting from like a main menu selection thing. So you see they have start game, tutorial stage. This makes me think that they've already built out a demo, which would be crazy if they're already prepping to bring it to trade shows to do demos and stuff.
Oh, this place was fine before.
Dude.
Is this a car? It's too small.
It's a baby carriage.
Ah, a baby. I'm so sorry for everything that's happened to you.
She stepped on the mother. Look, there's a mother on the floor reaching for her baby, and she just casually walks through her and turns her to dust. What a Chad.
Let's go.
Get over here.
And right into gameplay, showing you what it's like. Now, immediate thoughts. Stellar Blade, Nier. It looks like Nier a little bit. Oh. Mommy. Oh no, here we go. It's starting. The combat system makes her appear to be glowing with style. I mean, it's it's real smooth, real schmexy. Holy telegraphed attack, Batman. And dude, the cloth sim. Booyah! So it also has like summons. Mommy? How dare you? Uppies? Guys. It's gonna make it real hard to talk about this game in the future if every time we do a stream clip, the chat's just filled with mommy uppies, milkies, please. I see your comments and it's hard to focus when you do that. We're gonna be mature. We're gonna be reasonable. I think in terms of art direction, this is beautiful. It's gorgeous, of course. It's a retelling of
Just a fold round.
the Arthurian legend.
Scarlet Waters, run!
Oh. Dude.
Watch out! Darn it. The Scarlet Waters are making this place even more unstable. See that? Worth a shot? Might be a way out. Let's go.
Britannia. Long time no see.
Do they just casually do that? Like what? What? Man, it's just impressive. It's impressive.
Oh no, not again. No.
Okay. That line was a little weak. No. Hold on. I'm gonna try to clip that and we can use it as a reaction.
Oh no, not again. No.
Okay. Oh no, they delayed fair game $.
No.
I like that. That's good. Oh bother. Yeah, that's good. Oh blimey. I'm just saying, I love all my British fans out there. You guys are hilarious though. I just want you to know, like your whole vibe is thoroughly entertaining to all of us. And we appreciate it. We really do. We really do. Cheerio. Yeah, they delayed GTA 6.
No. The path is flooded.
Okay, I do need to unironically know from people in chat who are British. To me as an American, she sounds like someone who is not British doing a British accent. Is that just me, or is this one of those situations where my opinion of a British accent is like a stereotypical one that doesn't sound real? So does she sound like she actually has an accent, or is this like
Scarlet
waters?
Waters. Nice. Now we can get across.
Get across. It just sounds a little off to me.
I sense danger. Seems like that's where we're headed.
Once we go in, there's no turning back. We need to be prepared.
The voice actress is Shadowheart? Oh, no way! Why does it sound so different than when she did Baldur's Gate then? Because I never thought any of this in Baldur's Gate. Why does it sound weird to me? I don't know, man. That's interesting, because she's very good in Baldur's Gate, but something about her delivery here sounds like there's weird like focus on certain consonants.
Caleb donated $10 through Super
Thank you,
Chat.
Caleb.
Mother, I am requesting you to lift me up, and I require substance from the milk of your memories. If you feel it necessary to step upon, it is a price I will willingly pay. Mature enough?
I feel like for me to describe very clearly what's wrong with that message would be weirder than just moving on. So I think we're just gonna move on. You know, it might be one of those times where I thank you for the $10 super chat, and we just keep it moving. We just keep it moving. Jesus Christ. Reese Reese Jalea, thank you for the sub with Prime, my friend. Thank you. Anyway. I can't wait for the edits of this. That's like, if Bethesda made Tides of Annihilation, and you see this, you go through the window, load screen. You land, and then a cutscene starts, load screen.
I warned you. Gwendolyn,
Gwendolyn.
did you come here just to get upset? With me?
Damn it, Mordred!
That's up to you. Just here to read, are you?
I have more pressing matters. You should have stayed
It's a beautiful set of armor, my goodness.
out of my way.
Like I said before, I've no interest in your throne.
So, you're after the night for something else?
That's right. You mind your business and I'll mind mine.
Don't trust her! She's a psycho!
Silence! Idiot!
Ha! Got her. Dude, just casually chucking a piano in a library? I have to pronounce it like a Brit. It's not a library. It's a library?
A cheap trick!
The gall. Bro.
You're weak.
That transition was so freaking smooth, dude. Okay, sometimes when we watch trailers and stuff, I say like, oh, they're making it look like other devs aren't even trying. This is one of those moments where I'm like, what are we doing? EA, Ubisoft, like Xbox and like, do you see what they're doing here? Making it look like it's nothing. Bruh. Look at this.
You're weaker than before. Swinging your sword like that, does that count as fighting? What's this? Can't win on your own, so you call for backup. Too slow. This is all you've got. Bow to me. Half-baked trick. Very well. This is your own doing, pest.
My brain! Oh, it hurts. It's all trippy.
You're a right pain, aren't you? You'll soon pay the price. You're nothing.
Dude, the music.
What a beautiful sight. A perfect picture of failure. Kneel. Feel the true power of Pendragon. Feel the despair. This is proof of my inevitable victory.
Dude.
How is this possible? You were just lucky. How dare you? You'll regret that. You're nothing but a bug, while I'm destined to have it.
I may be a mere bug. But who the hell do you think you are?
Watch your mouth.
Face it, you're just a discarded pawn in this game.
Damn you! I'm Pendragon. No one can cast me aside, ever!
Dude. Bruh. I feel like after that I need to like go find my checkbook and just write a check with like the amount blank and then just give it to them. Just like, please. Please, no. Please. I want it. Immediate thoughts? I think it looks awesome. Looks badass. Looks very, very good. My gut's telling me based on two things. You look at these shots, they're super sharp, super beautiful. Even with a lot of movement, these cutscene shots can look really, really good. When you go to gameplay, especially this later portion, when there's a lot of particle effects and reflections going on, especially in combat, the sharpness plummets. That suggests to me it could be just like a hyper compressive thing with like really overly compressed footage. YouTube compression with the new codecs they've been using are much better. So you can see if you look in videos, there's like the new AV1 codec, which is way better than the old H.264 that they used years ago. But my fear with this would just be that they're using like a dynamic resolution scaler thing that drops the resolution during combat to make it run better. But then in cutscenes, they don't have to do that. They don't have to drop the resolution. Performance can remain good even when it's sharp. And as a result, you get moments in gameplay where it's really, really blurry. And then in cutscenes, it's really, really sharp. Could be a thing. It seems like one of those games that looks so good. I'm worried that it's going to run like crap. And I hope it doesn't, but that would be my only real concern is whenever you see something that looks this good, it's always like, where's the catch? You know, you got to be braced for there to be a catch somewhere, but it's just freaking gorgeous. And even just some of the direction that they do, you can tell at some point they have this boss fight in the library, and you can tell that they just paused and they went, we have this arena. What if we just shook up the boss fight and we have it literally flip upside down and they fight on a new floor, but upside down in the library? And like, that sounds cool. So they do that. And they're like, well, we still have this whole arena we built. So why don't we do some of the cutscene at the end of the boss fight on the walls and like have them actually standing on the walls of the bookshelves and stuff? Like, why not? It's brilliant. I love it. Like, it's such a cool utilization of the set piece that they built and of the arena. It's it's just brilliant. It's fantastic. So I love a lot of what I'm seeing. You guys know me. One of my traits is that I love big blockbuster set pieces like this. I love massive fights. I love video game set pieces that are just larger than life and are epic. And so this gets me really excited. Just seeing that shot alone is super, super exciting. Just a lot of it looks really, really good. Also, the fact that they started on this screen really suggests to me that this is like a demo they've built, because they have start, tutorial, language, and then quit. When I went to Summer Games Fest, I told you guys I played a bunch of games there. One of the games we played was like what's the game from S Game? Phantom Blade Zero. Thank you, Trinity. Trinity got it. Yeah, Phantom Blade Zero. So like Phantom Blade Zero had a demo screen kind of like this when you played it. You sit down at the event and you see this on the computer. You can select your language, which they have set because they're going to bring the same demo to Tokyo Game Show, to Summer Games Fest. They'll bring the same demo everywhere. And then they have a tutorial setting or stage where you can learn how to play. And then you start the demo once you've learned the controls, so you can just get right into it. So this pretty clearly is a demo build that I would expect they're planning to bring to places, which is exciting because it means it is in fact real. If this isn't just like a faked menu screen or something, it suggests that it actually is a real thing. This is not a what was that Day Before situation, you know, where a bunch of stuff has been staged and faked. So it looks like it's actually real, and I'm here for it. I mean, this is why it's so good to have competition in the industry, because people see this, gamers will see this, and it's like, okay, this is what's possible. Hearing developers be like, yeah, we just couldn't achieve higher fidelity with NPCs because it's just, you know, limitations of the hardware. And then you see stuff like this and it's like, okay, no, so you're full of it. It is possible. It's just a matter of resources, talent, all of that stuff. It really is crazy. I do agree. I think in some shots, especially, it starts to look like Naughty Dog levels of talent when it comes to animation fidelity. But this is why there's been so much money pouring into Eastern dev studios and stuff, because they're able to put stuff like this out that gamers see and immediately want to spend money on. And this game, I guarantee you, will end up being significantly cheaper than like most of the other big games it'll compete with. Like this probably, when it all is said and done, will end up costing like $80 million to make, $100 million to make, like comparatively very, very little. And I would be shocked if it doesn't make that money back very quickly, if it retains this quality all the way through. It's just insane how easy they make it look. Like just this shot would take a normal team weeks and weeks, months and months to do. And even then it would be like the one big set piece shot in the whole game. Whereas these guys just casually drop it like it's nothing. It's really, really impressive. So yeah, they're Chinese devs, and we looked up the studio. The studio is brand new. Eclipse Glow Games, which is a bit of a mouthful, but they are headquartered in Chengdu, Sichuan, China. I am so sorry for trying to pronounce that, but specifically they are, it's described in this IGN article. It's a new studio based in Chengdu, China, supported by investment from Chinese megacorp Tencent. They are made up of over 100 devs with previous experience from franchises like Yakuza, okay, For Honor, Ubisoft, Assassin's Creed, Ubisoft, Persona, ooh, and Prince of Persia, also Ubisoft. So I think there's a really good chance that a lot of Ubisoft devs that worked at Ubisoft Shanghai or some Ubisoft studio in China left and then started this studio and got money from Tencent to work on it. But I mean, it shows the amazing talent of the team, you know. It's why I always say, like, guys, it's really easy to just blindly dismiss a lot of these companies or a lot of the stuff they're doing as, well, it's just Ubisoft, it's just EA, it's just Take-Two, whatever. But you got to remember, there's amazing talent out there. Almost always the problem with these games come from the executives and come from the people on high making these decisions and forcing the devs to do things that they probably wouldn't do on their own, which is why you can end up with so many bizarre games and bizarre choices, even though the developers are super, super talented. And once the devs leave, they found their own studios and then they show you what they're capable of. And you're like, oh, geez. Okay. Wow. You know, I'm sure IGN will cry about the game eventually. I would not be surprised if that happens. Yeah. I think it's only a matter of time before you start to see hit pieces drop on it, because That's just IGN for you. That's IGN. What do you expect? So, is this an open world? Would it be a good fit for it? No, I don't think it's an open world. Again, I think in terms of structure, it's probably something more like a Devil May Cry, Stellar Blade, something like that. It might have broader, more open areas, but I'm guessing it's going to be much more linear, which I think is okay because the fidelity is crazy. They don't have a controversial logo, do they? Oh my God, that's a good question. If you kind of blur your eyes a little bit, it looks kind of like a wiener. Oh my God, cancel them now. Shut this down. When will we stand up? When will we have enough? First, it was the Black Myth Wukong devs with a logo that looked kind of like a sperm, and now this. If you squint your eyes, it looks like a wiener. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This industry used to be great. Now it's filled with all this rubbish. No, it's half a booba. Oh, based. Okay. In that case, yeah, no, let's give them money. Or maybe that's also problematic. I don't know. It's hard to say. You never know what they're going to freak out about. Because I do think like if it were shaped, if the Game Science logo was shaped like fallopian tubes, you probably would have seen them calling it like perverse and bad. But then the logo, if you look at it a certain way, kind of looks like a sperm. And so then they're like, see, so it's sexist and they hate women. It's like, what are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? We're just making stuff up right now, right? I think that's what we're doing. I think we're just being silly. I think that's what's going on. He took my thing.